Hello class, my name is Diana Echeverria and I'm gonna give you my informative speech about payday loans. I'm gonna inform you how the payday lending works and what are some pros and cons of a payday loan. First of all, I'm gonna explain a little bit of what is a payday loan. A payday loan is a small short-term loan that is intended to cover a borrower's expenses until his or her next payday. It is also known as a pay advance. So whatever basically you borrow or you get approved, you have to pay it on your next payday. Or you can pay either the interest, so they can give you another cycle so the loan can start to roll over. Payday loans are an option to individuals who are faced with meeting immediate deadlines as far as expensive. It can be used for rent, to pay a phone bill. If you, for example, have an emergency, a family emergency, or if you are on your way to work and you get a flat tire and you run out of money, so they basically go to this payday lending locations to apply for a payday loan. Payday loans can help in securing the desired amount of cash necessary to spend or resolve unexpected situations. Most of the companies that lend this loan, they required proof of income, which can be a check stub. If you are disabled, you can use your Social Security award letter. You can use child support, any source that they have as an income. They can use it as well. They need a proof of identification, which can be a passport, any type of ID, of government ID with photo, of course. And also they require a debit card. It can be a debit card, a checking account from any bank. If they don't have a debit card, they can use a blank check from one of the banks, which they have a routing number and account number. In my opinion, I think that is very easily for companies that lend the money to use their routing number and account number. Because, for example, if you don't decide to pay the loan, or if you default on the loan, they're gonna automatically drop it from your debit card or from your account number. So for example, if you just report your card lost or stolen, they can replace it with another debit card number. But if you use a blank check, your account number and routing number are always going to be the same. So that's why companies prefer an account number and routing number, which can be a blank check. On this speech, I will help to give an insight of the benefits and consequences of payday lending. The question that many people ask is if that actual borrowers are getting some benefits from these loans, or in the other hand, they're just robbed of they're just robbing money from people because of their high interest. The government, I believe in June last year, they were creating a type of law that will prevent these companies of not excessively charge on their fees. I know that they have it now in El Paso area, but I'm not really familiar if they have it here outside El Paso. But I am aware that they were working on this regulation. Recently, the news has reported that expansion of payday lending companies across the United States. This means that there are more payday lending companies in the United States than McDonald's. which can be a highly impact because we see McDonald's everywhere. These companies are being accused of charging tremendous amount of interest on this type of loans, meaning that, for example, if you take out a loan of $300, your interest will be around $60 to $70, and then they give you, if you get paid every 2 weeks, then they're gonna give you another. They're gonna give you your duty from 2 weeks. If you don't have the payoff amount, which is the $365 that you borrow, then you have the option to pay just the interest. The interest will give you another payday, but then your remaining balance will be the same, $364, which means that you only pay, that you only buy time paying the interest. So this can be very, very dangerous for the borrower, because if they run out of money, they can pay the interest, but again, if they don't pay the loan, they can just overdraft it from your account, and then you'll be out of money again. And that's why they cause the cycle of debt, because it becomes a vicious cycle that you just repeat this process over and over again. And for example, if you keep paying the interest, you're going to be paying the double, or paying 390% on a $300 loan. This is according to an APR comparison, which means that annually you're going to be paying 400% of just fees. So this can be compared as well with a credit card. Like, for example, a credit card annual percentage, or the APR, which is mostly known, it's from 12% to 30%. So these payday lending companies are excessively high. Paying such high fees means that in the future it will become more difficult to meet the loan repayments. Therefore, a single payment can start a cycle of debt, and it's really hard to get out of it. I retrieve a great amount of information here at the company that I currently work, because that is what we do. We are a company that offers payday lending, and I am very aware of in and out of what the reason of a customer uses this source of lenders. I am knowledge in the regulation and guidelines that I have to be followed to maintain the companies. So payday loans can be very helpful if you know how to utilize them. So for example, if you just for an emergency and then pay the loan back the same day, or the next 72 hours, it can be interest free. Or if you just borrow the money and then pay on your next payday all in full, then you'll be done with the loan. But again, if you consecutively just pay the interest, and the interest you're going to be paying on double, which can be very difficult for the borrowers to stay ahead of any other situations that they may have.